uparamate chittam niruddham yoga sevaya, and will be subdued perfectly, controlled perfectly. Then yatra cha eva atmanam pashyan. At that time you will be able to realize your real self by your pure intelligence. Then your pure intelligence will appear in your life, in your mind, and you will be able to realize your real self. And Atmani tushyati, and you will be perfectly satisfied by your own self, without any other help, without any other relation, without any other object. You will be satisfied in your own self, with your own self, by your own self, he told. But this is the result of your practice, constant practice and detachment. Two things. This main ideology of Bhagavad Gita, main ideology of Patanjali Yoga Sutra, main ideology of Indian way of practice, two things: detachment and constant practice. Patanjali told, Abhyas Vairagyabhyam tan nirodha. You can subdue your mind. How? He told, by detachment and practice. And what is meaning of vairagya or detachment? He told that when all kinds of craving get end and mind become desireless, that is called detachment. Then what is abhyasa? Tatra sthito yatno abhyasa. When your mind always try to live into Brahmachakra only, stably, that is called abhyasa. So do that practice again and again. Pay your attention again and again on that point. If your mind moves, try to collect again and put on it. Engage in it. When you will try to do that, then one day your mind will be habitual to live there. Practice will make you perfect, be aware. There is no other way beside only practice. So here, yatra uparamate chittam. Yatra means yada, when. Uparamate means become detached. Chittam, your chitta, when your chitta become detached, yatra uparamate chittam niruddham yoga sevaya, and become controlled by practice of yoga, practice of meditation, practice of concentration. Yatra cha eva atmanam pashyan. Then you will be able to realize yourself by your pure intelligence. Atmana means intelligence or intellect. And other Atmana means yourself, real self. That self who is lightning, appearing, manifesting into Brahmacharya. You will be able to realize that. Nature, quality, potentiality, not only this, but root cause of yourself also. As I told you many times, self-consciousness is nothing but only manifestation of supreme consciousness. Okay? Then you will realize root cause of self, where from that ray is coming, where from that light is coming, where from that consciousness is coming. You will be aware about that. In Sankhya system, there is very good process. Teacher always direct to practitioner, try to search your consciousness, a root of consciousness. Where from your consciousness is coming and working, try to see that only. Analyze. Then practitioner, in that process, in Sankhya process, practitioner is not putting his mind in one point. No. Because Sankhya always teaches that you should try to analyze, try to search. What is the difference between Sankhya and Yoga? Be aware about it. Sankhya always direct for analysis. And Yoga always direct for stability. You should fix your mind on one point, Patanjali told. And Lord Kapila told you should try to analyze and search truth. When you will analyze, you will find out this is nature, this is nature, this is nature, and try to cease here. Try to know knower. Try to observe observer. Okay? When you will analyze all seen, automatically in the end you will find out seen. Because he told there are two things only, seen and seer, nothing else. Whatever is known, that is seen, not seer. Only knower is seer. So who is knower? Yeah. Who is searching? Try to understand Satya. Who is searching? When you will be aware about Satya, knower, seer, you will realize truth. He told. So in Sankhya philosophy, meditation means to use your wisdom and try to search seer. And what happened? There is one word, na neti neti. Neti neti means na iti, na iti, na iti, not this, not this, not this. Okay? So, not this means, this is part of nature, because this is seen. There is one shloka. That is related to Sankhya system. Who is God? He told, he who is seeing mind. Then disciple told, yeah, I am seeing my own mind. And Master told, then you are God. If you are seeing your own mind, not deceiving your own self, if you are seer of your mind, all movement, mind means movement. As I told you many times that waves of thought is called mind. Movement of ego is called mind. So movement of ego, waves of thought is called mind. Who is knower, who is seer of these all waves and all thoughts? Be aware. Ko Brahma, Kah Brahma, Yo Manah Sakhi. Disciple asked, who is Brahman? Master told, he who is seer of mind. Yo Manah Sakhi. Manah Sakhi means seer of mind. All kinds of movement are going on. And that is related with thought. And he who is knower of thought, seer of thought, that is called Brahma. Then he told, Mam mano drishyate maya. I am seeing my own mind. And Master told, Tarhi Brahma Tudeva Asti. Then you are Brahman. You are ultimate truth. But be aware, are you observing your mind, movement of mind? Or you are running with mind? If you are running with mind and you are mind, your own self, then you are not seeing mind. You are seeing only object of mind. Okay? When you will be fully aware about your own seerness, when you will be fully aware about your knowerness, okay, automatically your mind will stop. Because movement of mind is related with your consciousness. Okay? Unconscious mind can't move. So movement of mind is related with your consciousness. So when you will know that your real nature is consciousness and source of consciousness, automatically your mind will be stable. Your mind will be firm. Okay? When you will know your mind, then your mind will be stable. So here, Lord stated, Yatra uparamte chittam, then your mind will be away from all kinds of objects. All these objects of senses are known by mind. Be aware. Not by your own self. Mind is knowing, mind is receiving all messages through senses from outside of senses, and then your mind is presenting into in front of self, then self is giving to your intellect, then intellect is deciding always that this is good, this is bad, this is that, that this. Then intellect is offering in front of your real self. Okay? And sometimes intellect itself is rejecting or accepting. So all these work are going on so quick. In Nyaya philosophy, there is a good example how all these work is going on at once, within 1 second, 1 moment. You can't count any moment too. As when you are seeing something, your eyes, a waves of eyes is touching that thing and bringing that thing and giving to mind, and mind is representing that into ego, and ego is putting in front of your intellect. Your intellect is saying, yeah, I know this person, and intellect is always collecting its own memory. Yeah, I have seen this person at that time. Oh, he's same. Then intellect recognizes. And if intellect thinks that it is acceptable, then order at once, hello, who are you, how are you, in same way. Otherwise, intellect reject. No, don't try to see. And you are turning your face and going away. At once, all these happen within 1 moment. 1 moment. How? Then Acharya taught a good example. Very fine, that is a, rose petals, little petals, and maybe 100 petals. When you are picking that, at once, in 1 moment you are picking all petals. Okay? You can't count that your this, that's called needle. Needle is pricking turn by turn that petal. We don't know. If anybody say that how many time takes your needle to prick one petal to another petal? Can you understand? Can you define it? No. Only can understand. But you can't define. How much time it takes to prick one petal, then another petal, another petal. No. Maybe hundred of petals you are pricking at once. But your needle is pricking that petal, turn by turn, not at once. You are saying it was pricked at once, but not at once. Turn by turn was pricked. Okay? As turn by turn that, petals were pricked. In the same way, your all activities are going on turn by turn. First your senses, then your mind, then your ego, then your intellect. And all are working turn by turn, but so quick, and it is very hard to grasp. Nyaya, philosophy told. So be aware about this fact that mind is working in the light of your ego. Ego is working in the light of intellect. Intellect is working in the light of supreme consciousness. Okay? That very consciousness, that is your real self. So, when your chitta or your mind becomes subdued, controlled by your intellect. Only intellect is the master of chitta, mind, and can control. In 3rd chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Lord stated, Indriyani parayanahu irindriya paramana manatastu parabuddhi. Manatah astu parabuddhi yo buddhehe paratah astu sah. Your mind is greater than all object of senses. But master of mind, above mind is your intellect. And beyond the intellect is your real self. Be aware about that self. In Upanishad, this was described in very detailed form. Indriyebhya para artha, arthebhyasya param manah, manatastu para buddhi, buddhiratma mahan parah, mahata param abhyakta, abhyaktat purushah parah, purushatma parah kinchit, sa kashtha sa paragati. It was described. Very detailed form. In Bhagavad Gita, there is very short form. But in Upanishad, very detailed form, Kathopanishad. He told that your senses are not so powerful, but object of senses are more powerful than senses. Your senses are like only instrument, like a means. But who is more powerful? Object of senses. Okay. Then your mind is more powerful than object of senses. Indriyabhya para artha. Artha means object. Object of senses are more powerful than your senses. And your mind is more powerful than object of senses. Okay? And manatastu para buddhi. And your buddhi, your intellect is more powerful than your mind. Buddhiratma mahan para. And from your intellect, your individual consciousness who is enlightening into intellect is more powerful than intellect. And beyond that, individual intelligence, individual self is abhyakta. Abhyakta means nature. Nature is more powerful than that jiva, jivatma. Atma here, jivatma. So nature is the more powerful than jivatma, individual self. And God is the more powerful than nature. Manatastu para buddhi, buddhiratma mahan parah, mahata param abhyakta. Okay. Abhyaktat purushah para. And God is, supreme cause is more powerful than all. So you should try to concentrate on that supreme cause. When you will concentrate on that supreme cause, you will be one with that supreme cause. Then all those who are residing into supreme cause, okay, who are existing due to supreme cause, all will be your own, under your own control. So same thing here, Lord stated, yatra uparamte chittam niruddham yoga sevaya. By practice of yoga, when you will subdue your mind and your chitta will be, detached from all worldly affairs, from abhyakta, all natural, impacts, natural, that's called impact. Yeah, you can say impact or projection, in other words. All natural property, all natural projections. When your chitta will be detached, then you will be able to realize yatra cha eva atmana atma. Then you will be able to realize that supreme cause. How? By your intelligence, by your pure intellect. Only your pure intellect can show that ultimate truth. There is no other way. As I told you many times, next to your intellect is supreme cause. So be aware about your real intellect and try to make intellect pure. How intellect can be pure? When your mind will be subdued and your chitta will be detached. Two things. Your mind will be subdued and your chitta will be detached. Then your intellect will be pure. Okay? And pure intellect can show you that supreme cause, supreme consciousness. Then when you will realize that supreme consciousness by your own pure intelligence, then you will be satisfied by your own self. Atmani tushyati. Atmani tushyat means you will be satisfied by your own self without any object, without others' help, without any wealth, without any other relations, without any other object of senses, and without mind, without senses, without ego too. You will be satisfied by your own self, because you will realize that you are one with Godhead. You are only manifestation of Godhead. Then you will realize you are master of all, not slave of all. Okay? That state will come in your own life if you will do that practice then. Here Lord stated that only yoga sevaya. Yoga sevaya means constant practice. Without constant practice, one can't be able to realize that truth. Be aware about it. So try to do your practice daily, constantly. No? Don't create hindrance. There is one word in Yoga Sutra 2, and in his 6th chapter 2, Lord Krishna stated, Yoga anirvena chetsa. You should try to do your practice without being tired. Without being tired mentally. Here you are saying, oh, okay, it was ordered by my master, I have to do this. Not in this way. Eagerly. If you will do that, then you will realize, you will achieve highest good. As you are craving for dollar, as you are craving for, as a hungry man is craving for food, okay? As a thirsty man is craving for water. The same way, if you will internally crave for that highest good, then automatically you will do that practice constantly and respectfully too. So do that practice daily, constantly, respectfully, because you are worshipping God. Okay? You are remembering your real source. I don't think that there is any greater and better work than that. So if you will devote your time, devote your attention, devote your energy, devote your love, and devote your life, then you will be one with that Supreme Light. As I described many times, that divine light is appearing into Brahma Chakra, then your individuation appear and life start. And life appear into form of love into your heart, and that love appear into form of many kinds of desire. Okay? And prompt you to achieve that object and engaging your perfect individuation into a special work. And you are working and you are running after that, you are achieving sometimes, and sometimes you become unsuccessful too. So this worldly, all that's called suffering and enjoyment starts from that place. So root cause of desire is inner love. Love for perfection. Love for perfection only. You know, there is one word in English, that is not English word, that is Greek word, philosopher. Okay? Philosopher means, now people are lover of sense object, lover of this universal happiness, lover of so many things, but real human being become lover of real knowledge. That's called philosopher. Sopher means lover, knowledge, and philo means love. Philosopher means lover of true knowledge. Okay? So you will be lover of true knowledge. When you will be lover of true knowledge, really, you will be yogi, you will achieve that truth. Okay? So Lord stated in this sloka, Yatra uparamate chittam niruddham yoga sevaya. By constant practice of yoga, respectfully practice of yoga, and awarefully practice of yoga, mind becomes subdued and chitta become detached. Then person become able to realize supreme consciousness by his own intelligence and become satisfied by his own self. Achieve contentment by his own self without any help of others. So this is the highest level of your achievement. So be aware about this truth. And next to your sloka, Lord stated a very good thing, that buddhigraham atindriyam. I will describe that tomorrow, and I think that I will complete this 21 shloka. Okay? So, now you should pray with me. May God bless you all. May He lead you all from darkness to light, from unreal to real, from death to immortality. May He shower upon you all His divine grace. May He bestow upon you all His divine love and wisdom. Oh, peace in the heaven, peace in the space, peace on the earth. Om Kham Brahma. Now, you should pray with me. Om Bhurvasva Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Nah Prachodayat Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते